Hi guys, we made it to the Cradle Mountain. We just parked at the Ronny Creek. As you can see, we are the only ones. We are the VIPs. We booked the whole car park for ourselves, and we're just about to have a breakfast. Some Weet-Bix with some avocados and some bananas. Yes, and some matcha. We have some matcha as well. Beautiful, nutritious breakfast before our hike. So the plan is to do a couple. We're not gonna do the whole Overland track, but we're gonna be walking towards the Waterfall Hut, spend the night there. Then we're gonna do the loop. We're gonna come back through the through the Hansen Peak, and we're gonna spend a second night at the Scott Kilvert campsite. As you can see, the weather is not the best, so we're not sure if we're gonna. The original plan is to do the Cradle Mountain along the way. It's the summit, but as you can see, the weather is a bit foggy, so we might not do it. And on a second day, we're planning to do the Barn Bluff summit. So we have two summits planned. But that all depends on the weather. See if the weather is good, we can do it. It's a little bit cold, so we're just gonna have a breakfast quickly and we're gonna start walking towards the Marions Lookout. We're gonna have some lunch at the kitchen hut, and then we'll see if we can make it to the summit. All right, we'll see you on the trail. Sign your name, Mr. Walker. First intersection, guys. Heading towards Crater Lake first. This is gonna be our first stop. So right now, we already done that trail before in the past, and we had a similar weather actually, unfortunately. Yeah. So the first stop is Crater Lake, and then the trail is gonna start going slowly up, but then it's gonna get steeper, and then the steepest part will be the section to the Marions Lookout. So hopefully it's a bit windy. So hopefully it's not gonna be too windy up there. Are you ready for it? Let's go.
flooded?
Here's the crater lake overlooking a beautiful mountain peaks, but I think that looks like the hut is a little bit flooded. And I think we can go inside of it. Yeah. There's a water inside of it. Whoa, it's gonna be so windy up there. Woo. I'm gonna get blown away today. Here we are coming through the steepest ascent of the hike towards the Marions Lookout. We have a beautiful crater lake behind us, and guide Alice is also with us, showing us the way and manifesting the sunshine for us, because it's very, very windy, but looks like it might be clearing up.
wind.
so we decided to go inside the little spaceship. So if you didn't believe in aliens before, you got a living proof that they have already landed on our planet. Alright, aliens departing. Jungle. We're almost there, guys. Almost at the Waterfall Hut. We very tired. We got absolutely demolished by the wind today. So can't wait. We soaked. So can't wait to take a break. Mexican chili.
Zip it. Ooh, it smells.
This one's the good one.
Smells like Mexican.
Will be good one.
Another 250.
Turkish falafel. 5 stars?
4 for now.
Would you review the Mexican chili beef? Better than falafel?
4.5, and that one got downgraded to 3.
There you go. So off with the muesli. With some banana, we took some one banana. And we got some cup of coffee. And got some apples as well. So we should be good for the next stage. Get to the Scott Kilvert today. You ready for it? Another day of rain. It should be really nice.
Just the thought of somebody walking up to that hut.
We're just about to check out, wrapping our beds. And I'm gonna show you some footage from the hut. It's a really nice hut. It was built in 2020, so it's only 4 years old. So here we are at the common area. We're just drying our stuff, finishing drying our stuff. I'm gonna show you some clips from the rooms, all of the rooms that they have in here. So here's one of the first 3 rooms. This is the room we are sleeping in. Got some L-shaped bunk beds here. Sleeps 12 people in here. Beautiful skylight here. Here's the second room. Very similar layout. 2 L-shaped bunk beds and 2 single ones here. Coming through the common area, get some information boards in here. The weather is still similar to yesterday, but at least it's not as windy, and apparently it's gonna improve a bit, so we're really looking forward to it. Here you can see the toilet there. It's not too far from the hut. And here's the last room with the soldier bunk beds. The 2 in the corner here. I think these are the most private ones. So if you come in here, get those, get in early. And here are the rest of the bunk beds. And it also has 2 skylights. Beautiful hut, very comfortable, very warm. We really enjoyed our stay. And we're actually really lucky because we haven't booked for the Overland track, we just booked for the platforms. But there were 2 people that didn't actually, they left early, so we were lucky to get their spots. Otherwise we would have to camp outside, or we probably camp just next to the fireplace in the common area. So we were really lucky yesterday. So yeah, so hopefully our luck continues. Right guys, we're just departing the Waterfall Hut. I'm just gonna check out the campsite. I'm gonna have a look at the old hut first, and then we're gonna hit the trail up to the Scott Kilvert campsite. So here's the spot where you're supposed to see the barn bluff behind those foggy clouds. Well, we can't see anything today, unfortunately. So here's the original old hut. We got some waterfall in the background. Oh wow, that's very very retro compared to the other one. So this is the old hut. So that's the old hut. I think here's the trail for the platforms. Departing the Waterfall Hut, the trail is very wet. Hopefully it won't be too muddy, but it's much more water today than yesterday, as you can see. So we're back at the emergency shelter. Unfortunately, wind and rain continues. It's slightly better than yesterday, but still can't see anything. So we're gonna stop here. We're all soaked right now already. So we're gonna stop here, have a little break, and then we're gonna start going down towards the Scott Kilvert campsite. Yeah, there's already a sign. Oh, just a small. So the trail is very wet, very muddy. There's lots of roots, very slippery. So it's a kind of a slow going experience. But we shouldn't be too far from the hut at this point. We arrived at the Scott Kilvert Hut, guys. Don't tell me it's locked.
Hot cold.
So we arrived at the Scott Kilvert Hut. There's no one here, it's just two of us. So we have a whole place to ourselves, which is great for now. Maybe someone else will come later. We just had a bit of noodles. Now we're trying to start the fire. So here's the look of the hut. It's a bit dark in here. Unfortunately, there's no light. So there's some bench here, cooking bench here. We've got some dining tables. And here's the fireplace. Trying to make a beautiful fire. It's going well, but unfortunately everything is really wet. So it took us like, how long it took us?
5 hours?
It took us like 5 hours to start it, but it's looking promising at the moment. So we might be able to dry our clothes. So the weather is starting to improve. We had a bit of a blue sky on the horizon. I'm gonna show you the trail. There's a trail to the lake. We've got some camping platforms here. Here's the helicopter landing platform. Another camping platform here. So here we have a toilet facility as well. I'm also gonna show you there's a sleeping area upstairs. So here's some steps. Plenty of room to set up. Nice and bright. Got a beautiful view from the windows. Overlooking the mountains. We're very happy that we're gonna be spending the night here. Hopefully there's no mosquitoes. If there are mosquitoes, we're just gonna pitch the tent here because there's just so much room and sleep inside the tent.